we are live.
Yay.
Don't sound
Hello.
so enthusiastic.
Yeah, it sounds like someone's dying, but hey, it's good to be here.
All right,
We
hello.
might be dying.
Hello and welcome. I am Ronnke, your GM, and joining me today in order of their character avatars, we have Nosh, Mel, FX Engineer, Gigaman, and Rigel Kent. Today we embark on our Star Wars campaign titled Vanguard using the very awesome and versatile GURPS system by Steve Jackson Games. Not everyone can watch the live stream, but worry not, our sessions are available on YouTube and as audio-only podcasts. You can find the links in the video description. If you find our content appealing and engaging, we kindly request that you show your support by liking this video and subscribing to our Twitch and YouTube channels. Before we dive into the action, does anyone have any character business they'd like to address? Daryl.
That's a negative.
All right, Tina.
No.
Not going to bump that IQ.
I'm still thinking about it.
She needs force powers.
This is true. Save it for some force powers. Bosco.
I think Bosco will stay put for now. He's unsure of where he wants to put his points.
All right, Nim
Negative.
and Luck.
Yes, actually, I spent a total of 4 points. I improved my fatigue by 1, so that puts it at 13. And I added Streetwise since I used that as a default last session.
Cool.
Yeah, we ought to be a fully streetwise group by the end of this.
I think I was the last one who didn't have it.
All right, so just a quick recap from last session. You guys had a talk with Saul Guerrera, and he told you that he has a plan to liberate some weapons and stuff from the storehouse of the Crimson Corsairs
Are you in
pirates.
the middle of a hurricane?
No, I have a cat scratching at the door.
Well, mistake number 1 is having a cat
How big's
because
the
it's going
cat?
to kill you.
Yeah,
Well, it is in Australia and everything's trying to kill you, so
we're used to it. So, you aided Saw in liberating these weapons and such. You managed to pull off the heist, and we ended with you guys speeding off on your 2 lifters, and we were going to enter into a chase.
Well,
What's-
we don't
is
have
that,
to. They could just stay put.
No, they're quite happy to start killing you and stuff. They don't like the fact that you're making away with all their goods. You're
All right,
stealing
can
their
I-
stolen goods.
Can I position myself on the back of one of the whatever these things are called, lifters, with my rifle while somebody else drives?
We will need to designate which speeder you're going to be in, or which lifter you're going to be on.
Right.
Each lifter requires a pilot. The lifters have... let me bring up the stats.
Who was piloting? So Daryl was going to pilot one, and I'm guessing Nim was going to pilot the other one. So we'll split it that way.
They're the stats for the lifter. So there's 1 driver and 1 passenger, and then there's just the cargo space. So people can sit in the, or can situate themselves on the cargo space if they
You're
need to.
missing 2 images on the thing because we're going to need dude for rescuing and saw.
Also that.
What
Correct.
what skill are we using to operate the lifters?
Speeder?
Pilot speeder or pilot contragrav if you
Okay.
took that. They're the same skill.
I got a whopping 12 in contragrav.
I have an 8. You want me to drive?
Let's see. Okay, speed. So, if goods go bad, are they still goods?
Ba-dum-bum.
Har, har, har.
We need your other dude.
Now let's see. I didn't open any of my damn books. That is how prepared I am today.
Well, in my defense, I was mostly unconscious yesterday from being sick. I haven't seen Mel give me a unamused smiley. I'm gonna have to find a bad joke to put on the Discord.
You got one just the other day.
Not today.
Okay, yeah. Yesterday was the last one.
All right, Nosh, the speed bonus is going to be +7 for these.
Okay.
And we need
That really ought to go on the vehicles record if it's not there already somewhere. Oh, that is the vehicle right, because they changed how that worked. Yeah, it should have the chase stats on there.
more rule set changes. Deprecated functions.
Wait, what changed?
I just got a message saying that a certain function has been deprecated.
What function is that?
Combat Manager on drop. So there's another thing I need to fix. Too many things
Yeah.
to fix, not enough time to fix them.
There
This
it
part
is.
of the year is ultra busy.
So those NPC stat blocks for the reactions and the traits probably aren't going to get fixed anytime soon.
They'll get fixed during this coming week, since I don't need to do any game prep or anything like that. So
Alrighty.
come your session, you should be good to go.
Okay. I wonder if it'll be replaced or repopulate, or I'll have to data enter them again.
I'm pretty sure that they're still going to be in the database. So once it's fixed, it'll just reappear.
Excellent.
Then we got Dexa there as well. So you'll notice on our combat our chase tracker, you have some options there that allow for passenger tasks.
Yep, but unfortunately, you cannot attack unless you use move and attack, I think.
Correct.
Or did we find that, or did we determine that was not entirely correct?
Yeah, the driver has to take the move and attack option if passengers are going to attack, or if passengers are going to have a maneuver.
So that they're not independent of each other, is what you're saying.
Yeah,
Like,
the pilot's maneuver determines whether passengers can do something.
Yeah, I think we determined what we sort of decided was that if it's straight move, the driver is being so erratic that the everybody else can't engage because of that.
See pasted line.
Oh, yeah, there's a pasted line there. Okay, hold on. Yeah. Okay.
I think
Is
it's a
there-
little
I think
ridiculous,
that
but whatever.
I think this is a supplementary rule that was introduced in one of the pyramids. Passengers being able to attack and stuff.
No, that's move and attack. It specifically states that actions. Everyone on your side with a ranged weapon may roll an attack. That's
Yeah,
move
30
and attack.
So action 2, 35 attacks, and it says that only those specific maneuvers allow anybody to attack.
Oh,
And
okay.
it says during other
Oh.
maneuvers, either your target isn't in sight, blah blah blah.
Interesting note on under move and attack on the chase rolls thing. It states -2 for pedestrians. So I guess that's the passengers. But more importantly, it says or for a vehicle operator who attacks while driving,
Correct.
which would imply to me that you could shift to move and attack, and as long as you're the driver and you don't, or pilot or whatever, and you don't attack, you do not take the -2 penalty on the chase rolls.
That makes sense. Or actually,
That's
no.
Interesting.
No, the -2 penalties because you're dedicating some time to allow people to take shots, so you're not flat sticking it
But that's
everywhere.
not what the rules as written say.
But I think that's the implication.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I see that now. Well, that kind of eliminates the problem.
Well, yeah. Okay, so there's no penalty if you're attacking. Oh, if you're not attacking.
Interesting. So that makes me wonder what the purpose of the move is then.
Well, move would be if the driver is just driving. Move and attack is if the
Default
driver.
maneuver, no conditions apply. There are no chase roll
Yeah.
modifiers, and nobody attacks.
But if the driver isn't taking a penalty to his chase rolls because he's not attacking, but everybody else is, then move and attack are really the same thing. Which may be a
Unless
minor
the driver
oversight, or
decides
maybe
to,
we just
unless the
missed
driver
something.
decides to shoot.
Unless the driver decides to shoot.
That actually clears up one of my biggest problems with the chase thing, because I kept seeing the whole, oh great, I'm just going to sit here during this chase and do nothing because the driver's going to, do super awesome.
Yeah, I know we've run into that in the past where we've had people not able to shoot back because of that. Right. Well.
All right. So,
All that.
the chase will begin with your pursuers at medium range. Should put a little arrow again for the tight and stuff.
Right.
I'm trying to find. Sorry to interrupt real quick. just for my own immersion and kind of just, just to visualize. Can somebody post a link to the lifter? Because I looked up the lifter on Google. There's just a bunch of different things, so I'm not sure which one it is.
Have you
Talking
seen
about the vehicle stats?
Have you seen Firefly? I think it's Serenity.
Oh, right. Yeah, the mule.
If you've seen Firefly, you see they've got a lifter there.
Hold on.
They're called the mule.
I'm just going to send him a link. Send the link.
Yeah, because I typed in lifter for Star Wars and it shows like a bunch of robot-looking things, like forklifts.
Well, that might be accurate.
Okay. So it doesn't look very fast.
It isn't.
It's not very fast.
And simply based off of the way it's set up, I would suspect that all the cargo we're carrying is in the front.
Correct.
So don't run into anything. So conditions here. One is there ever going to be terrain other than cramped in a quote unquote space station made of other ships?
Well, you will get pinched and hyper pinched, but that sort of ends the chase for you. Actually, no, you can
Okay.
go pinched, because your size modifier of +3,
Right.
but it's never going to be any more than tight.
Okay, so tight's going to be the max.
Yeah.
All right. Second
So
thing.
any
How
rolls
far do
that
we
go
have to go to get? I assume we were trying to get to the hangar with the YT 2400. So how far do we have to go to get there, or rather, how many rounds do we need to succeed?
you will need to succeed 5 rounds. Also, for the purpose of this chase, any time that the bad guys take a maneuver where passengers can do stuff, their passengers will be taking things like attack, or they may attempt to board you if they're close enough.
Now, the next question is about the terrain. Is I seem to recall that there are restrictions on how far away you can get before you get lost in these conditions, and I don't remember what that is. Like normally the chase ends if you go past extreme, but
Okay.
in the smaller
I see
conditions.
what you mean. Yeah, if you go past long, extreme is something that came in with
Was it?
aircraft chases, I think.
No, that was distant in BVR.
Okay. Oh no, that's right. So in this case, if you go past long, then we will consider the chase over.
Okay. So extreme is no go.
Yes. So we can remove extreme and normal for the terrain conditions from this tracker.
There you go. Conditions established.
Any questions?
Let's get it on. Pew pew and all that.
All that jazz.
All right, so who are your drivers?
Well, I think
I think-
Bill's going to be one.
And them?
Yeah, we're looking at Daryl and Nim.
And I guess the way you guys are situated on the left and right indicates which speeders you're in.
Yeah. Accepting that Luck is in Nim's thing. He just moved his indicator.
To the right place.
Right. Well, you guys are the quarry. Please, pilots, choose your maneuver.
Oh, right. I assume there are people in the back of mine that are wanting to shoot things.
Well, of course, you can communicate.
Daryl will make it interesting by going for a stunt escape.
He's like, yep, see you guys.
He is going to need suitable terrain for that.
Bosco's like, nope, nope.
I'm gonna seize control.
All right. So the terrain can't widen. So no other effects.
Can sorry. So whenever, if it doesn't say passenger in the little box, that means can I aim, for example?
No.
No, you get no accuracy.
Yeah, if you look at the attack or the attack, I guess it is in
Action 2.
actually,
Are we going off of the actions rules? GURPS
Yes,
actions?
it is.
actually, that's,
So the chase stuff
Huh.
is in Action 2, starting on page 31.
so page 32, attack actions. Everyone on your side with a ranged weapon may roll an attack, adding his weapon hack.
Did we miss that before?
But that's okay. So that's hold on. Yeah, that's not what we're technically doing. We're technically doing the move and attack because, well, we're moving because an attack is a static maneuver. It means we do not
right.
actually
Okay,
move.
got it.
But under the move and attack, it specifically states everyone on your side with a ranged weapon may roll an attack, but only heroes with gunslinger add accuracy.
Right.
I'm saving up for gunslinger.
Yeah, that's
think,
one of those he won't let you add after the fact.
I think you need to be able to do a stunt. Then I think you need to roll a stunt opportunity on the table.
Well, if we're using that, yeah, but it quote unquote requires a
Do something
suitable
risky
terrain.
to outmaneuver your rival, jump a ramp, drive against traffic, etc. Describe it! Exclamation point.
Fair enough.
Well, then Daryl is going to nose this thing right into traffic and try to get some distance from his pursuers.
Oh, that's actually another conditions question. What kind of traffic are we looking at?
Mostly foot traffic and the occasional speeder. So you'll be dodging pedestrians. You'll be driving through people's fruit stands and the sort.
Fruit stands.
Yeah, this is more like a this is more like an airport with the trams, with the electric trams, rather than a normal street.
Are the pursuers basically using the exact same thing? I mean,
No,
in terms of vehicles?
They have a +2 on their speed.
Okay, well that's
because they're actually in speeders, not lifters.
So I should refer to the speeders for that because I was mostly wondering about is it a speeder bike? I mean, I'm wondering about the DR and stuff like that.
Yeah, we should
It's
probably know
standard
what that
speeder.
is. I mean, what is a standard speeder? There is
Yeah,
no
what's-
standard
okay.
speeder.
Sorry, I haven't shared it.
You got to share that
nerve.
sort of thing.
So Bosco's gonna put on his seatbelt and kind of lean back in the back 2 rows or the back row, and he's waiting to see if he gets an open shot at one of the pursuers. But he's tied off.
So Bosco's doing an attack then.
He's what?
He's doing an attack then.
Well, I can't because I don't have that option.
Yeah,
But
you-
I'm just kind of because no, we're doing a stunt, right? I don't on our side.
Oh,
So he's just kind of role playing. He's just like, Daryl's
No,
like,
no, not this way, wrong way, wrong way.
yeah, something
right.
like that.
Okay,
Move,
gotcha.
get out of the way.
He's like, okay, he's like, I think I should put my seatbelt on. So because Daryl's a little bit crazy on his driving.
I'm just going to type in chat who's with who, just for clarity. So who's with Daryl?
I think it's Bosco and Tina.
Yeah, everybody else is with Nim. The one with the lower driving skill.
Yeah, the one with the lower driving skill has all of the guns on it.
The one with the lower driving skill is also the least likely to actually pull off a stunt.
All right, so the chase is on. I'm surprised you didn't get the hotshot pilot to drive.
The hotshot pilot is.
Hmm?
Oh, right. Yeah,
Oh, right.
we forgot about that.
Well, he
Too late.
didn't say anything. And technically, he wasn't there until the GM just sort of teleported him in after the fact.
He was keeping watch. Okay. Their maneuver will be move and attack. Both groups.
Surprising no one.
So next is the pursuers resolve any attacks.
Yes,
Now we're at
indeed.
-7.
Right.
I will roll to see if they hit first. They're not targeting the speeder. The speeder itself. They're targeting the passengers because they don't want to lose all their stuff.
True enough.
Wait, why are they getting to do that first?
Because they are the
Oh, they
pursuers.
do.
Goes first.
Pursuer, right? They get to
Keep
do
in
that
mind
first.
this happens simultaneously, so
Yeah.
you still get to do your stuff. Let me just add Ral to his group.
So I don't think we're gonna outspeed them, but we can certainly outmaneuver them.
Well, if you have really good skills, then you could get away, but they are a little bit faster.
Yeah, we saw that with Daryl in the shuttle versus the TIE fighters. They're quite a bit more agile than that Lambda.
All right, so this is just at straight -7.
Miss.
Nearly got you. I wonder if there's an easy way to do this. actually do it on the combat tracker, I think.
It says it does say passengers aboard a vehicle have a -1 for moving attack.
Right. Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
Just if that ever makes a difference.
But okay, so they're -1. They don't get to add their accuracy.
Right.
So we're at -8.
And we're at medium range. Yeah. All right. So -8. Or size modifier for shooting the vehicle. No
They're not
modifier
shooting the
shooting.
vehicle because they don't want to destroy their stuff. So that's a miss.
We are seated.
That's a miss.
I believe if they're attacking us, they're going to have further. Hang on. They missed anyway, so don't worry about it. Okay, they scratched that mata.
And they miss. So everyone in Reltarax Speeder will miss.
Jeez, it almost seems impossible to hit unless they get a crit.
Not that
At
hard.
medium range, I guess, with their skill.
Yeah, they get
-8.
closer.
Miss.
I think we
I guess
might
if we
count
keep
as
them at
through windows.
well, Bosco, he's like hanging on for dear life while the real busts through fruit stalls and swerving
Wait,
around
why is
people and
it
stuff.
Bosco's turn?
No, I'm just going through the combat tracker so I can track who's fired and stuff. So ignore the combat tracker for the dings.
Okay, never mind.
We got misses all around by the looks of it.
Man, I feel really sorry for those poor innocent bystanders who are getting blasted apart by these guys.
Well, they are on a pirate base, so how innocent are they?
Okay,
Especially Timmy. Holy crap, he's the worst.
that resolves their attacks.
All right, so then Quarry. Okay, so Darrell will need to resolve his stunt before we make the attack.
So what is his stunt?
He was driving against traffic, I think.
That was the
right.
stunt.
So if you recall, Nosh, stunt means you take you're going to make a test, but you take a -2, -4, -6, something like that. And for every -2 you take, that's going to increase your chase roll by 1.
Okay.
It does say driving against traffic's like at least a -10.
Right, but this is foot traffic in a station.
Oh,
Yeah, Nosh can choose which people he wants to drive through and which fruit stalls he wants to drive through.
Okay. Well, then I'm going to start conservatively with a -2.
Alright, so you get a +1 on your chase roll.
So
Well,
it's just a
yeah.
couple of guys with some plate glass.
And at that -2, what do I have to roll against?
Your driving skill.
Give me your driving skill -2 plus your handling, right?
Okay.
Correct. Your handling is 2.
That's odd.
Okay.
Damn that Cabbage Man. Man, I kind of want to watch that show again. Speaking of that, Mel, did you see the teaser trailer for Netflix? It actually looks pretty tolerable.
I've been
I
afraid
did.
to watch that.
I'm cautiously optimistic.
Well, they knocked it out of the park with One Piece, so maybe?
Easy.
Sweet.
Okay.
Right.
So that
Nim
is
doesn't have any.
Nosh. So then we shall resolve actions. We'll do it in the combat tracker.
Yep, Nim doesn't have anything. All right. Well, Luck is just going to open up at one of the vehicles, probably the one with the pirate boss on it. He's not going for people. He's going for the vehicle.
All right. So you're going to be at +3.
3 possible hits.
All right.
Maybe you should go for vitals on that.
I think their handling is 1 better. Let me just check.
But I'm not sure if the going for the vitals also means you don't get the SM. Because if it does, I'll definitely do that next time.
It doesn't say you don't.
Now, just the way I read it, it struck me as like, that's potentially questionable.
All right. So
I can see an
They get
interpretation of
+3.
that line. Well, they don't treat it
so
that
they
way
will-
anywhere else.
they will
far as I
successfully
know.
dodge 1 bullet.
Well, that's disappointing. So was that. The first one was utter garbage.
Good God.
The second one, not so much. Let's see. So,
You're going
Is
to
this
do
not sort of
random
defensive?
hits.
yeah, if you can, I didn't think about that on the vehicles.
Do we have that table?
I'm looking. I don't know.
We do.
Indeed.
Right. Hit location 1 is. I don't know if that's even appropriate. Caterpillar
So
track.
then I think it hits the body.
Yeah, I think that's typical.
Sounds about right. And hit location 2 is also the body. Now I have to remind myself how that works for the damage going through.
Yeah, it hadn't occurred to me until we just started this that the normal occupants hit rules. I wonder if that even applies here when it comes to beam weapons.
Yeah, well, I was just hoping to get some solid hits and, wreck their vehicle, slow it down.
Yeah. What is the hit points of that thing? 50, so you need to do 25 points to do a major wound? It's not that bad.
Yeah,
You could do it
well,
with,
decent shots.
yeah.
A vitals hit.
Yeah.
That's another thing I need to add to the combat tracker. We're
What's
able
that?
to put vehicles in the tracker.
Oh, yeah, well,
Yeah.
we started talking about that ages ago.
Yeah, because I think it's a completely different tracker in the Traveler one.
Yeah, they've actually added the facility to do that sort of thing. Or they've made it easier.
It does occur to me since when I've updated Fantasy Grounds, I have seen numerous times that my Traveler has updated, and I haven't even looked at it in like a year. Right. So it's on Darryl, but he just went. So then it would go to Tina. I don't know what she was doing with her other task.
I didn't ask, but I was going to see if Tina could do some urban survival to help navigate through the cabbage carts and all that kind of stuff.
Is this urban?
Well, I would think it's urban.
It's a bunch of spaceships hobbled together.
Okay, so you went for the
Maybe near
boss's
enough.
speeder. You
Yep.
did 9. Divide armor by 5. So they've got the 1 versus you.
That's 8 and 18, it looks like. Hey, that may actually be that's 26 points. And it also states on, let's see, how many hit points do those vehicles have?
50.
50.
Okay. Yeah, it's like vehicle 0 or fewer must make the health rolls indicated. Reading second is round.
So none of those were a major wound.
That's fine. Maybe Saw will follow up and do the same. Will cause the vehicle to explode.
Yeah, that's true.
He'll say something about remembering the dream or some crap like that.
Alright, so Drill, you're up next on the tracker. So you're doing a stunt, so that's all you can do.
That's correct.
Tina, you chose to do other tasks. What is your other task?
I was going to ask if urban survival would be doable to help help Daryl on his stunting.
Absolutely. Well, you wouldn't be helping on the stunting.
I
You'll
am
be
not
helping
helping.
on the chase roll.
Well, I didn't help.
Or not helping.
He just canceled out his stunt.
Yep. It's going to be that kind of a night.
Alright, so Bosco.
Bosco's like, holy, he's like cursing in the back, like, Daryl, like, watch out. Ah! And then he like puts on his seatbelt and he's just trying to look for an opening where he could
This
take
is
a shot.
Star Wars, dude. There's no seatbelts in Star Wars.
Oh no, well, oh man. Okay. Then he's like, crap, he's just like cursing in the back and holding on and trying to just look for an opening.
Well, now the passenger compartment is full of cabbages.
Alright, so you also
Space cabbages.
indicated that you're doing an other task. Is that going to relate to like assistant
Wow.
roles?
I don't know what else I could do. If I could do an assisted role, I can try, I guess.
Was it urban survival? Is an assist complementary skill? I think that works in chases. So if you have urban survival, you're welcome to make a roll.
I have it at default.
Probably not a
yeah,
good idea then.
yeah. I'm just like at this point, I'm just telling like Daryl, like slow down for a moment. Let me get a shot. Like that's what he's thinking about, of course, and holding on for dear life.
All right, so Dexter is going to shoot. Has Luck given any particular instructions?
Probably shoot the vehicles.
You could do like drive as fast as you could and do like what do you call it, like a bootleg turn, stop, attack, hit to the vitals, blow up this pursuer, and then take off.
All right, so Luck
Yeah, we're not that good.
has
Shoot the
said
vehicle.
shoot the vehicle. Then that is exactly what he will attempt to do. So that will be a -4. Sorry, -5. That's a miss. A saw should not have been missed. Skipped. Alright, so Saw will do the same. Shooting at the vehicle. And he will miss as well. I'm assuming Haxa is not present. He's in the backpack.
Yep.
Alright. Chase rolls.
Right. So chase rolls. We need complementary, handling, speed, and that's it. I didn't get any compliments on my side. They were all shooting. So
I have
straight
faith
up,
in you.
we'll be okay. Sort of.
And then you roll that, and promptly you go, "Oh yeah, I have luck. I would like to re-roll that."
I have luck. I would like to re-roll that.
Ruh-roh, Raggy.
He does have luck. Luck's sitting
Oh my
right next
God.
to him.
I'll keep
How'd
that
you
one
get the +7 and the speed?
because the vehicle has +7 for the speed.
Holy cow.
Yeah, they got better speed than we do, so it cancels out.
That plus they have better speed and better handling. So they're on a +10.
And what? Sorry, what was the speed for the lifter? +3?
+7, and then you get +2 for handling.
And then technically you have +1, -1 for successful stunt, unsuccessful Tina.
Sorry.
It's because Bosco's hair keeps flowing in your face. He needs to get that trimmed.
It is glorious hair. Needs to be pink though.
Nice. No, nothing needs to be pink. So we got a success by 15 and a success by 16.
You didn't add your +1 for your stunt?
Because
I
it's
canceled by Tina's.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Gam's asleep.
What did the bad guys get? Or was that a hidden roll?
Don't know yet.
They succeed by 10.
Hey, looks like you're going to outdistance one of them there, Daniel.
So victory by 5 or 9 is you can shift the range band.
Succeed by 16. So that's an actual No, there is no margin criticals in the chase rolls. I don't think.
Yeah. So we got one of us got a shift, and one of us didn't.
So the second one shifted on you.
Oh, okay. So Nim, you succeeded by 15 and then versus their 10. So does that give you
Yep.
1 shift?
It does, yeah.
And then Darrell lost by 6.
Well,
What? No.
I think we're kind of grouped together at this point, so probably what the end result here is Speeder 1 falls behind by 1.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he does, because both Darrell and Nim are more than 5. Yeah. That chicken. He was just upset because we were shooting up his vehicle.
Now, it's
But
probably not
Speeder
unreasonable.
2 did actually make gains on you.
What?
How?
No, he didn't.
Succeed
High.
by 16.
Yeah,
versus...
and we got to succeed by 15 and succeed by 16.
Oh, no. Sorry. I was
So
looking
no
at the
change.
wrong thing. So no change.
Jim's trying to cheat, y'all.
Tried.
He
So
does that sometimes.
So that's a net 0, right? Is that what you guys are saying?
Right.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So yeah.
So what I was going to say was, given that Daryl just did a stunt, that might include splitting in different directions, at which point the two speeders may also split off or not. Who knows?
No, we need to
But
stay
that
together.
is more of a question than a suggestion.
It's entirely up to you guys.
Stay together.
Is Daryl sticking with the team?
Oh, right. Okay, so we're at the next round. Gotcha.
Yes. So next round, I will update the tracker.
Yeah,
So
Daryl
round
will
2.
stay with the group.
All right. So choose your maneuvers.
What was that, Nosh? Said you're sticking with it?
Yeah.
Sticking with us?
Yep.
All right.
Okay.
Nim Speeder will stay on move and attack.
And Nosh, you're moving to move and attack.
Yeah.
He saw a really big potato thing and said, "No, I don't want to hit that."
Ral's speeder is going to go to move because they're falling too far behind. The other speeder will remain on move and attack.
That's that.
So passengers, choose your maneuvers as well.
All right, Bosco and Tina are both cleared to attack if they wish.
Yep.
And so they shall, apparently. All right, we are set.
I feel kind of sorry for that speeder. It's gonna get lit up.
Mm-hmm.
They're seeing their boss fall back and they're going, shit, we're going to be the only target.
Uh-huh. Yeah, this is not going to end well for them.
Okay, so they get to
Wish I
resolve
had
their
loaded
attacks
a
first.
foam grenade.
We sure could have used a grenade just now.
Oh, I got some, but they're apparently not all that great. Really like to not use a thermal detonator, though.
Well, if you landed in their seat.
All right, so this guy taking a shot at the Peoples. Ooh, no,
Wow.
not going to be any hits. This guy will be taking a shot at the Peoples. And this guy taking a shot at Peoples. Okay. You guys. Nim. Are you driving? Or
Nim
are
is
you...
driving.
Hunkering down and driving. All right, let's see if this will work. Damn, that did not work.
Ow.
I am using my luck for the first time in the game, to re-roll that.
No, surely you used luck before.
Nope. I kept meaning to and didn't need to. It's probably going to be that. Wow.
Wow.
That is two
Okay.
17s and a 6. I'll go with the 6.
All right, so that's 3 hits.
Damn it, Mel. Take your dice back.
I don't want them.
I don't want them either. Note, Ronnke, that is targeting vital areas, not regular.
Okay.
Which now I have to look up and see exactly any vehicle that suffers hit points divided by 3 rounded up to vital areas.
Okay. Do your damage.
So let's see. They have 50 points. Yeah, 50. So if I do 17 points or more to vital areas, it's treated as if it is 0 HP or its true injury level, whichever is worse, and may have to make a health roll. That's that stuff on page 35. Man, I am rolling garbage on the damage, though.
Damn,
11,
dude.
10, 20. What the
Better.
hell?
So what was the... Is the damage multiplied at all?
Right.
So it's a -3 if shooting at a vehicle's vital areas such as engines or wheels or through the windows of the vehicle's crew. That's a really good question. It doesn't say anything about that.
Alright, so I assume it doesn't, it just has extra effects.
Yeah, it at least has the listed effects.
Yeah, a vehicle is 0 or fewer HP. That's not this case, but those have to make the health rolls indicated on 483, 484, reading quote second as quote round. Vehicle that suffers hit points divided by 3 rounded up to vital areas must roll as if 0 HP or its true injury level. So let's see. He did 19. Oh, wow. He did some pretty decent damage there. Actually, once I start
So
adding it
none
up.
of them were over half. You did a combined.
38. However, he needs to make a health roll indicated on page 483 as if he is at 0 HP. Based off of that vehicular damage thing that Daniel posted above me.
Sorry, run that by me again. Treated.
Scroll up. Scroll up above my first damage.
Right, I see it. Well, they're not at 0.
Oh, but a vehicle that suffers hit point divided by 3 to vital areas, which I just did.
Is that in a single injury or is that combined?
I would think that would be single injury. That's
And
the
which
way that
case
typically
the
works.
third one would succeed because single injury would have been 17. Well,
I
16.33333.
I just checked on basic 555 and they treat vital shots to vehicles normally. So with the damage increase.
Ooh, much better.
Alright,
That's a lot of
so
damage in that
damage
case.
is doubled then because it was typing burning. Okay, so that becomes 69, 78.
76. Really?
No, 76. Yeah.
Ah, I know. You did the math in your head, didn't you?
Yes.
That's why mine was right and yours. I was like, what are you talking about? I'm using a calculator.
No, I thought I didn't take DR off your second attack. Alright, so vehicle is at 0 hit points. Or minus 26. So it needs to make a health roll.
It needs to fail a health roll.
Was that ultimately a major wound to the vitals?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Good point. That's like -5? Is that right?
So how does a vehicle get stunned?
I don't think it gets literally stunned, obviously.
It specifically states if you failed that, it takes the vehicle out of the chase and sends it to wipeouts.
Okay, well, you can go by that then.
All right, so that vehicle's going to wipe out.
Makes it easier.
Failure by more than SR, which I think would be the case, possibly. Maybe not, actually.
No, because -5 would be a fail by.
Okay, so then that would be classified as a close call. However, this is happening simultaneously with everybody else. Everybody else may end up wrecking the vehicle.
That was not the wipeout roll, so it goes to wipeouts, and the next time it has to do something.
Okay,
Yeah,
so let's
wipeouts.
resolve the other attacks.
Keep on shooting that thing and make it blow up, because I want somebody to cause it to blow up. Oh yeah.
Drill.
Yes.
Are you going to
Thank
be
you.
just driving, or are you going to be taking a shot as well?
Just driving. Just driving.
Tina.
Okay, I'm not sure what modifiers to add, so we do mental math.
I
Alright.
think right now
You
you're
can-
going to be at -8.
No, you're going to be at.
Yep. -7 for range and -1 for being on a vehicle.
+3 for the vehicle.
Correct. Yeah. Right. Yeah.
So that's a hit.
Is it actually hit? Like one?
1.
Did they dodge?
And she's gonna like look down at her pistol, like, what?
No, this is the carbine.
I think they are at half move and dodge. I think that applies to vehicles, so that's a fail. Do your damage.
Nice.
Wow.
Okay, 22.
Damn, that's better than mine has been.
Do you want to roll
So
on the
that's
vehicle
gonna
hit
be
location?
21 points. Yeah.
On that
Give me
table.
a sec. Oh, thank you.
I want to do something cool, something explosive. Damn it! I was hoping for
Nope.
something that would explode.
So, body.
Good enough.
Right. That is not sufficient for a major wound, so
That will push it ever closer to a death check, though.
Well, Bosco's gonna try to add insult to injury, but I guess all of this is happening at the same time, so he's shooting as well.
Yeah.
Yep.
Maybe he should add
So-
injury instead.
Right. So if I got this correct, it's the -1 for the passenger, the -7 for the range, and that's pretty much it, right?
Plus, if you're just shooting the vehicle, then it's going to be 3 or 4.
Plus
I'm not
3.
sure.
Oh, plus the size modifier. Okay. All right. I got this set up. Hold on.
Sorry, speeder is +4 size modifier.
Yeah, I was looking. I was like, wait. Yeah. Like, wait, I was applying 4.
Okay. I gotta delete my little box for modifiers. How do I do that again?
Drag it out or
Okay,
select
got
it and hit delete.
Okay, I guess our lifter's a size 3, but these are 4, so my bad.
Wait, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's right. That's what Ronnke was
Okay,
probably
rolling.
thinking of.
Rolling. I rolled an 11, success by 0, 1 hit.
There you go.
If I did it right.
Half move dodge doesn't help him. So do your damage. You just need to do 3 points of damage, and that's a death roll.
He can't not.
So 15.
15, yeah. 112.
There's another function that's not working now. Damn it.
You totally have a notepad there where you're jotting that down, right?
It
Wow.
survives the death roll.
That is a tough vehicle.
Is it a -1 for every multiple, or is that?
No, not for death rolls.
It still needs to make health rolls every turn.
Yeah, but with the health rolls, if it fails those, it's just like and it just sort of dies there. Sadly, it doesn't die explosively.
Well, we haven't got to the wipeout yet, so maybe it will.
True, true.
Okay, next is
Oh yeah, and we still have 2 other people who are shooting at it.
Mm-hmm.
Dexa. What is the penalty? 8 minus, so that's a hit.
So ultimately -4 is what we're at.
So that's an extra 9
Huh.
points.
Oh,
You know, it just occurred to me that our weapons do surge damage. Some of
that's
them apparently. Yeah.
true. I don't remember what that does. Ow. Uh-oh.
Well, they don't have any windows. They're all exposed.
So he shot one of the dudes.
I think that still goes to body.
Yeah, hang on. Small glass window. Where the hell is that? Small glass window. That should be a skull shot. Let's see. Large grass, small. Where the hell is it? They just completely skipped that in the list.
It's G.
Oh, they combined it in the large glass or small glass. That's why. Okay, a window or canopy is struck. Check for occupant hit. If a hit occurs, attack strikes an occupant instead of the vehicle.
All right, I don't think we have that table. So an 8 with size modifier of 4. Does that hit on the table since you're looking at it? Does that have an occupant hit?
Oh, right. What is the occupancy on that? So that's a plus
There's 4. There's 4 people.
4 and 4, so that's a 9. Looks like it is, yeah. Just hit him by 1. Yeah, I don't know how you put that table in the tables.
We'll say you hit the driver.
Uh-oh.
So that damage will get applied to the driver. Roll random hit location for driver.
You were the one that actually rolled that, so
Yep, that'd be Bosco. That's interesting. How did that happen?
Not possible. So body hit.
good enough.
That is a major wound.
Does he lose a leg?
No, but he will fail.
wonder where that guy
Technically
wiped it
falling down prone, so he will let go of the wheel.
Or whatever. Yeah, that one's gonna flip.
All right, so I'm not even going to bother rolling. That vehicle is all shot up, and we'll do the A-team flip and hit something in the roof. But unlike the A-team, it will explode, and occupants will be flying and burning, and it looks very cinematic.
Nice.
So let me just remove them off the tracker entirely.
Man, they
Right,
do
so
not explain surge very well in the books. They make several references to it, but they do not tell you how it works. It'll say stuff like, this can affect anything that has electrical, but it doesn't tell you what it means by effect. Oh well, doesn't matter.
I think there's a health roll or something like that. In any case, new round. Oh no, sorry, chase roll. So they were doing move only.
Oh, right. We hadn't actually done that yet.
They get +10.
Oh,
All right,
finally
I am
did
rolling
find
mine.
one.
They will succeed by 15. So there'll be no change for Daril. And Nim.
Yeah, no change, no change.
Alright, you've done your roll, so they remain at long. Okay, choose your maneuver, Nim and Daril. Oh, hang on a sec before you do.
That's just with laser pistols. But I was just like, ooh, that's interesting. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Where it's like you have to make a health test if
Right.
you get shot because of the surge. I'm like, huh.
Terrain narrows. So the causeway that you're tearing down has narrowed. You are pretty much at the limit of your vehicle. So you're sort of, scraping the sides as you tear through this small passage.
Right. I'll let Daril's speeder go in first.
Okay. If that's the case, then I'm going to go straight to a foot distance.
All right.
All right, passengers for Daril can do nothing or have no options.
Except feel the acceleration.
I guess they can do other tasks, so they could actually be assisting in the chase roll. Yes.
Can you do it this time, Tina? Or are you going to go for another 17?
Oh, so little faith. I'm going to go for an 18.
Sweet. Well, I'm not liking my chances of actually hitting, but I do have a 12, so...
So, Nim, you're doing move and attack?
Uh-huh.
Okay. They will continue to do move. They want to get closer.
This is round 3.
It is round 3. Let me fix that.
Here goes nothing.
All right, maneuver, attack rolls.
Holy crap. Rolled a 9, success by 3. That is 3 possible hits even at this range.
Well, you had a 12. That's like a 75%.
I know, but I was expecting Mel was going to lend me her dice again. And he dodged all 3. That's some BS.
Right, so you,
Drill is just
you
focusing.
fire your shots, and this guy will sort of swing behind a another fruit cart, and this time the
That
fruit cart
explodes.
explodes, sending pumpkin everywhere.
Darryl
is just driving.
Just focusing on the driving.
Tina, you're going to do your complimentary roll.
Yep. That's a little better.
You'll succeed.
I will take it.
Bosco.
Bosco's
Just holding on.
just holding on for life. Not sure how fast we're going.
Dexar's not going to take that shot. Saw minus 11. You're still indicating go for the vehicle.
Yeah, unless he wants
So
to
minus
drive his own
12 plus 4, so minus 8.
It's not bad.
He has a chance, but he'll miss.
Shots on goal. Unless he's worried about collateral damage.
He
This is
not
Saw.
Yeah, he is not worried about collateral damage.
Especially collateral damage to pirates. Okay, so that resolves that. Chase rolls.
Doing the thing.
Oh,
Bam.
they might actually get closer.
Holy cow.
Not on them. Damn it. Not on anyone.
Wow. Way to go, Tina. That complimentary bonus made sure that Darrell couldn't get caught up to.
Woohoo!
Excellent.
I
Well
did
done.
something.
Let's see. We have 2 more rounds before we arrive. So 2 more rounds to actually lose them.
All right. We have an obstacle.
This
is going to work in your favor, I think.
I don't know. We're not that good.
Okay, the strength of this obstacle is 20. So a collision could be reasonably bad.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, so we'll have the handling bonus, which isn't much, but
All right, so this is a minus 4. We'll just say this is the typical. There is a garbage truck reversing out of an alley.
yeah.
A garbage droid reversing out of an alley. So everyone is forced to take the stunt maneuver.
God help us.
So we're at minus 4.
Yeah. Now this
Actually,
is
no,
so we have
it's
to do
not.
the stunt. Or do you actually have to do this?
No, you don't have to do a stunt. Sorry. You have to make a -4 to evade the obstacle. Otherwise, you go to wipeout.
So a
So
minus
you
4 to
basically
Oh,
have
it's
to
not
do the
actually a
stunt.
stunt.
so a -4 to our skill level.
So, but if you do
Well, no.
decide to do a stunt, then you're at further -4.
So we actually have to make a
Huh?
piloting roll aside from the chase roll at a -4.
I believe that's the case.
And
Penalty
So
to stunt, including evade obstacles.
and the speed and handling mods go in there as well.
Just the handling.
Just the hand.
Yeah, which is gonna suck.
So they're at -1.
What time is it? Damn it, it's not been long enough. I don't have a great feeling about this.
They will fail, actually. That should have been a -1, not a +1.
So does this mean that Nim has to go into stunt, or is he still technically in
I
move
need
and
to-
attack? He just needs to make a control roll.
I think that is the case.
Oh, squeak.
They failed, so I have to actually look this up. Hang on a sec.
No, it just means they collide, so
That can be rough.
So Nim went right, Daryl went left. We went around the obstacle, and
They
they
went
came up the
through it.
center.
And we realized, oh crap, it was actually tougher than we thought.
So strength. Oh my god, they're gonna destroy themselves. Strength 20 at collision speed.
Well, they have the wreck stuff on
yeah, they're gonna
35, where
simplify it.
it's anyone in a vehicle during a wreck suffers only. Okay, ignore that. So if a Humvee with the strength 72, wait, what's their vehicle strength? It's 50.
50, yes.
Yeah, where did they
It's the
change
strength
that, Daniel?
mods, or it's your actual damage from your strength. So strength 50.
Yeah, I don't remember how much that is.
You'd have to look it up.
I don't want to look it up.
Yeah, that's another one of those things that needs to go on the sheet. And probably got to look at supers because I don't think we have. Otherwise, we have to calculate it.
Hold on, well, I'm just pulling up a new character in GCA. I'm going to give him a strength
Wow.
50.
Or you can cheat and do that. It's based on thrust. I assume it's based on thrust.
Strength of 50, thrust is 5d plus 2.
All right. So
5d plus 2 it is.
what's strength 20 though? So that strength 20 does
Right.
to them. They
Right.
do strength 50 to the obstacle.
Also true.
Right. Okay. So they do 5d plus 2 for the obstacle, and the obstacle does stand by. Does only 2d minus 1 thrust at 20. However, they all take damage inside based off of that.
So the speeder will take 8 damage.
They take, let's see, so, hold on. Looking at wreck, worse, that participant collides with something taking thrust damage for his or its strength, adding speed bonus per die.
Oh. Ew. So
plus
So you-
14.
yeah.
Okay.
All right. So it'd be 2d plus 13. I'm just going to roll
So-
once for everyone.
Wait, no. For the people, it is 1d plus speed bonus as injury.
So 1d plus speed bonus.
Right.
That
Well,
could
but
hurt
that's
a
all
lot.
going to be at least 15 points per. So if they don't have, they're all going to be below 0.
And that's taped as injury. So that injury doesn't injury ignore DR?
That is past DR, so that is not
That
need
was
to
a
be modified.
that was a good plan on Darrell and Nim's part, where they like swerved and let these guys smash it.
So
So
they will all
clearly-
take
Planned it.
12.
Ow!
Ouch.
Ow! Can I shoot the truck as we're leaving and maybe cause it to explode on top of them?
I'm imagining like tin cans, shards of glass embedding into their skin. Tin
Yep.
tops.
Well, I sort of envisioned that Nim and Darrell were doing that a race car thing, where there was zigzagging and swerving to before the race actually starts. So these guys didn't even see the truck until you guys went, nope, we're gonna go around it, and they're like, no. Then we got the hands flying up as they go, ah.
That is exactly what happened. Total Wing Commander death scene.
Yep.
All right, so
Yeah, that brings back memories.
they are all below 0. So I'm just going to say the chase ends there. They smash into this droid, wipe out, and you leave them.
Wipe out.
You leave them behind, and they may or may not crawl out of that.
What are you talking about? There's plenty of pirates here who are like going to go, hey, that's Ralthrak. He's an asshole. Let's go make sure he doesn't get out of this.
Yeah,
Gank
I was
him.
gonna say one of them's Rel, so he's obviously gonna climb out of that.
And get shot by a bunch of pirates who don't like him.
Exactly, because there's an opportunity for advancement right there. Aggressive expansion.
All right, so this garbage droid is reversing out of an alleyway. You guys see it, swerve left, swerve right, and Ral Speeder, they see it too late, and you hear the "Wah!" and probably a Wilhelm scream.
Prompted by from the garbage truck. You have 1 credit remaining on your vehicle accident.
So there is a fireball behind you as this garbage droid erupts in flame. You do not know the condition of those that were driving. Saw will turn to Nim and say, "Nice driving." And we can close this now. All right.
Now we have to try to just go in and steal another ship. Take ours with it too.
All right, so you will make your way to the hangar. I have a map here. And because you are going to the YT,
As well as ours.
okay, you can go to your ship too. But you will
One
have.
vehicle up there and one vehicle into this.
Let me drop some speeder tokens on here.
Why is there a hex map?
I suspect we're not done shoosting.
It could
And
have
why
just
is that
simply,
ship so tiny?
it could have just simply been a docking bay map, generic.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that's the right size.
No, it's not. But if it was the right size.
What are its dimensions?
So that's
18.65 meters in length and 28.5 meters in width.
all right. I can make that bigger.
This is yards.
Yeah, near enough to meters.
31 meters. Sorry, 31 yards. 31.16798.
I'm sure there's a way to scale this.
If you know what the pixel size of the hexes are.
No, there's actually a keyboard command for it.
Is there?
Yes. It comes up in the thing somehow.
Well, I know if it's a stamp or a layer, you can just go in there and change the stamp size on it, but that depends on which version of the stamp you used, and I never get it right the first
Okay.
time.
To scale, Control plus mouse. That's not doing what it's supposed to be doing. Control plus mouse wheel to scale fill image.
I think you need to make sure you're actually on top of it.
Are you on the one that gives you the handles when you select the layer?
It doesn't give me any handles now.
Yes, I think you're on the wrong one.
Never mind.
Yeah.
It's a little bit bigger than it is there. Unless there's a scale here. Stamp? No.
I mean, you could re-stamp it and set the pixel size.
I'll do that. 1 second.
I must admit, out of the 24 or the YT things, I actually think the 2400 is one of my favorites because it's so ridiculous.
I was going to say it is the most ridiculous of them.
I think that's why I kind of like it. So we'll have to keep this one around.
And convince Tina not to paint it pink.
Yes, sorry, this one cannot be painted pink. The other one, yes. This one, no.
You've got to sleep sometime.
Do I?
Nearly there.
Is Luck like Gandalf and like sleeps with his eyes open?
He's going to have to be, apparently.
There we go.
That's a little better.
Fool of a crankshaft.
Actually,
Yeah, that's pretty close.
yeah, that's about right.
Okay. I will drop you on the tracker on the map. People will need to indicate to me what you are doing.
Stealing a ship.
Darryl is going to be unloading things into the ship because, yeah, other people can shoot.
Yeah. Okay. So this isn't our ship, so
It is
we'll have
now.
to we'll have to sort that out first.
Tina could go in with Haxer and go hotwire it.
Right. So can you position yourselves as you would as you're doing stuff? So the ship is not yours yet. You need to commandeer it.
Hold on.
At the
something
moment,
wonky
there
just
is.
happened.
Sorry, what happened?
Well, I was in the process of resizing my stupid fantasy grounds, and now it's like missing.
Okay.
Well, then, if that's the case, Darryl will be going with Tina to prepare to pilot this thing.
Okay.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So Nim, you can. I'll jump out here, and you can head to the towers.
Ooh, what?
What the hell? Okay. I'm sorry.
Just come back in.
Okay. Let's back up a second for my sake.
So
We
let me
have
just describe the scene.
arrived at the hangar.
You guys will pull into the hangar, where you see this YT that you intend to commandeer. The next sort of hangar or next bay over will be your ship. So those of you that are going to the other ship will be off the map. I wonder if I could duplicate. Yeah, I could duplicate the map.
Does it tell you that I'm no longer in Fantasy Grounds or no longer there?
It's saying that you're no longer here, yeah.
This is so weird.
While you reconnect, I might duplicate this image.
Yeah, you should be able to do that. Although it will not be seamless. Unless you flip it, I guess.
Can you copy and paste? You can.
You can duplicate the layer. Okay, so where are the entry points on YT 2400?
Underneath.
Well, more specifically. If we're looking for our positions, we're going to need to be more specific.
We should have a deck plan on in the images because remember we were on aboard one.
Right. That would be better. Ship. YT 24. Oh, that's the outside.
Tack. TAC YT
There we go.
2400. Boarding ramp. Yeah, there it is.
Okay, so we got the cargo lift or the boarding ramp. We're going to want the boarding ramp because we have to drive these vehicles in. So that is in there. All right, so somebody's got to hack the door to get it open, and then we got to drive the lifts in, assuming nobody's home, which we have not yet confirmed.
Let me find another ship to put in the other dock.
That's true. We don't have a map of ours.
Not that it's probably going to be necessary, but
Probably not.
we're not running short on time, so
I just noticed the lights. That's cool.
stamp tool.
Yeah, real estate was starting to be a premium on my thing here. So I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna grab Fantasy Grounds and stretch it out onto the second monitor, and the whole thing just wigged the hell out. My right monitor went like completely dark, but if I moused over, I could still see the toolbar and everything. I'm like, what's going on? That's way too big for our other ship. That's a
Yeah,
cool
well,
looking ship, though.
It is too big.
yeah, probably about half that size.
Have to have Bosco tell the person, and they're like, "Hey, you can't take that. Oh, you're gonna have to take it up with that pirate guy. He's back there. I think he had an accident. He may be in a bad mood."
Bear with me for a sec.
Roar.
I think that size is about right.
I'm bearing.
Okay, we'll go with it.
Good enough.
All right, so position yourselves where you're going to be. You're obviously loading up your stuff into the YT, which you still have to gain access to.
Tina will go work on that.
Okay, so it would make, yeah, we're going to have to load all the cargo on the YT. So who's going to fly the YT for starters, and how are we going to split these up? Darrell, you want the new one or the old one?
Darrell?
Sorry, I will take the new one. I probably still have a lot of the navigational stuff fresh in my mind.
Yeah, okay. So you've already, yeah. I can fly the other one. I'm not that great at nav, but you've already got it set up.
I can navigate if you need a co-pilot for navigation.
Yeah. Yeah, you might as well help. I will probably need the help more than Daril will. Let's see. Oh, we've also got Dexar who can fly as well. So I guess we'll put him with Daril.
Or with you. Because we know Darill's a crap hot pilot himself. You're okay? I don't remember what your level is.
I'm like 13, 14, something.
So yeah, I can bring it with you.
14.
So these bays are not entirely vacant. There's people going about their business. They're not paying too much attention to you. It looks like you're just dudes that are hauling some stuff to a ship.
For the moment.
Yep.
All right, so what about everybody else? We got pilot, co-pilot for each. So Tina, Luck, and Saw.
Well, Tina's first order of business is to do the commandeering if there's going to be any hacking involved.
Yeah, so she'll probably go with Daril.
So she'll be on the new one.
And Luck can go with Nim to serve as a gunner as necessary, and Saw can do the same with Daril.
Okay. All right. It sounds like that. So as far as our operation goes then, I think for starters, we should probably all be on the YT to get the stuff loaded. But once that's loaded, the rest of us will split off. Assuming we don't run into any hitches taking it over.
All right, so to take it over, I'm going to need a lock picking, but you will need an electronics lock pick. Otherwise, you can open it up and do electronics repair security systems.
Does Tina actually have a lockpick?
No, I don't think she does.
Okay.
That's
Then
Nim?
Nim will just take care of that then. Any mods on that?
I just put some random peeps going about their business.
Yeah, I'll just roll it. Unless we got mods, I made it by 7.
You actually, this is a contest, I believe.
We're totally going to find out that this ship belonged to the pirate guy.
Okay,
It was
so
his very favorite ship.
you will defeat the electronic lock, convincing the ship that it should open up to you.
And what did you need from Tina?
Once you have
security.
Electronics repair security, if you wanted to sort of brute force your entry.
Oh, nope, not necessary.
Which we don't have to.
Okay, well, you will start loading.
Now, once we're on the ship, Tina may need to go in there and get the ship to recognize us as the owners.
I don't think Star Wars ships are that sophisticated. Rey managed to rip off the Millennium Falcon just by
That never
starting it up.
happened.
They do actually have droid brains in some.
I will assume that you can start the ship up. So if you wish to start pre-flight, you're welcome to do that.
Yeah, she'll go ahead and park it in the cockpit and pull out Haxer and start prepping.
All right. Well, so Nim and that team will go over to the other ship and start doing pre-flight over there, and we'll set up communication so that we can pass off the navigational data to Daril on the other ship.
All right, so who's going to be left for loading?
Well, we don't actually have to do anything. We just drive those lifters in there and leave them. Secure them.
I'm not sure the entries are that big enough for that.
Well, there is a cargo lift.
Let me have a look at the map.
I would guess that the ramp is wide enough to take them. The question is whether or not it could get around inside.
Yeah, just go take it to the cargo lift, which would be under here.
Uh-huh.
So you'd drop the cargo lift and then you'd put the boxes on there.
Or just drive the thing on the lifter onto it, lift it up.
The speed is
Depending
too
on the
big for that.
dimensions.
Yeah, the speeds are too big for that.
But you should just be able to drop off the cargo onto the lift and pull it up, so
Yes,
do that.
but someone needs to be doing that.
Sure, I can do that and then rush over to the other one once I'm
Yeah.
done.
Zoc can help with that.
Oh, I'm going to try something really tricky.
That never ends
All right,
well.
here comes the 404 errors, everyone.
I'm going to try and drop the tactical map on top of the YT map.
That's interesting.
Wouldn't you go the other way?
Well, so you can actually see the inside. So I put one layer on top of the other. I can hide layers. Let's see if this works.
Divide by 0.
Didn't we do that before?
I'm not sure. All right, campaign folder.
Oh, that's interesting. The two maps don't actually map or match.
They don't.
No. No,
Right,
the
one on
top
the
side.
tactical map has a longer neck. And it doesn't have a flat drive. But that's
Yeah.
pretty standard.
Near enough.
It doesn't have transparency, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Too bad.
It was a good idea if you'd done it beforehand.
I wonder if it has flood fill. Because then you could flood fill with transparency. I don't think that's a tool.
I bet there's a way you can make that work if you had the time to tinker with it.
Yeah, doesn't matter. Never mind.
Anywho,
All right. So, those of you that are loading, or who's going to be, who's dedicated to loading?
I guess Luck and Saw, if nobody else.
No, because
So,
Daryl's going to get in the cockpit and start setting up.
and what's Dexa doing?
he's helping with pre-flight on the
The other ship.
Shrieker.
I don't know what Bosco's doing.
Well, he's probably just going to be helping with the loading.
Good,
Is
because
there
we may
any?
need somebody to talk some people away here in a second or two.
Is there any point in trying to like hide any of the cargo, like smuggling? Still,
Not yet.
We're on a pirate base.
That's true.
Who else is going to be on the other ship?
Right now, it looks like Nim and Dex are.
All right. So, Nim, can you move yourself to the other ship, please?
Did I not do that already? I guess I didn't. I have now moved.
Righto. I'm just going to remove these arrows. All right. Situation is like that. Everyone's doing their thing. Saw, Bosco, and Luck, you are loading.
Yep. Totally going to tell anybody who asks what's going on that don't know. Ral Torak told us to do it.
No one cares. Everyone's just doing their thing.
Roll perception to see the thermal detonator roll into the cargo bay.
It is about now. You get one of the speeders offloaded and loaded into the cargo of the YT. You've started on the second one when you hear a sort of ding dong over the intercom, and you hear a rather labored voice saying, "This is Ralthrak. We have traitors amongst us. Dexa Towney is to be eliminated, and all those with him. They are trying to steal our loot." Cough, 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 sputter of blood.
Also, I seem to be in a considerable amount of pain.
He doesn't let on. He's a pirate.
Everyone can tell.
I issue a 50,000 credit bounty on the heads of all those involved. And suddenly, all the people that are around you going about their business, some people will go have a look at you and go, no, I don't want any part of that.
Yeah, because they're going to look at him and go, it's going to hurt if you do.
And to no surprise, the guys that are on the combat tracker and already red, they're the ones that go pull their blasters, and a fight ensues as they try and collect the bounty on you guys.
Well, this will be interesting. Up to us, Bosco and Saw.
So, can you put the map back up because I can't see the map, or tell me how to do it. I looked
You
under
can just
images.
double click your token in the combat tracker. That should open up. Or actually, no, you might have to double click your token on your character sheet. Otherwise, I can reshare it.
Doesn't seem to be working.
So you've got your
I may be doing
avatar
it
and
wrong.
then you've got your token on your character sheet. So the token is the one that's on the right-hand side, top right of your character sheet.
Oh, yep.
If you double click that, it'll open the map. It'll open any
Okay.
map that your token is on.
Okay, yep, that works. Thank you. So these
All
guys
right,
are
so
coming guns a-blazing. No chance for fast talk.
no. Well, you can try, but there's
They
the
probably
announcement.
can't hear you over the sound of the pew.
The announcement is made, and sort of, I don't know if you've seen John Wick, where they, announce the reward or the bounty on John Wick, and everyone's phones sort of ring at the same time, and then they all sort of pause for a moment, and then they start. That's kind of like this. So there's a moment's pause as they all sort of look to you guys, realizing that you're the people a bounty's being offered for. And then stuff happens. So we begin with Nim. You would have, of course, heard this.
We don't appear to have stats for the Shrieker.
Let me
GM
share
never
it.
got around to putting him on there because he's a big lazy.
So this thing had a turret, didn't it?
It did have a turret. Actually, I don't have the Shrieker.
Slacker.
Let's do this.
So it's going to get wrecked so he doesn't have to bother creating stats for it. But no, I like this idea where we keep stealing ships from these pirates. And they keep gradually getting bigger and bigger. Eventually, we're going to steal a Corvette from them.
You just become ship thieves.
Is it really stealing if you're stealing from thieves and pirates?
Yeah, I was going to say ship thieves are, in fact, pirates.
There you go.
Okay, so you have to share the weapons as well.
Wow, you're about to cause a great big trouble here, aren't you?
Well, I'm thinking back to the time with the Walker, and
How much fun you
it
enjoyed.
kind of worked.
You really liked that, so you'd like, you know what?
Let me just check the Shrieker.
Wait, didn't we do a thing? Didn't Daniel do a thing on the whatchamacallit thing?
Oh, that wasn't very accurate, though.
That's the Shrieker, so you've only got forward-facing guns.
Okay, I didn't remember there being a turret on that thing.
There's a turret on the Ark. Well, there's a rear gunner on the Ark.
And I'm presuming on this new ship that there's no way to engage that main gun because it's probably not going to shoot down to the surface of the deck.
Correct.
But it's got a nifty grenade launcher, so let's use that.
Oh my God! Really? Does it? That's a terrifying idea in here.
We can only wish.
Well, it'll clear the room real quick.
All right. So Nim, is
Right.
you doing anything?
Okay. So next question is whether or not where the entry points are on this thing.
They are the sides.
I don't see how that works exactly, but
You did. I didn't import that image. You did.
yeah. See, the thing is that it's not very accurate, and putting the doors on the sides like that makes absolutely zero sense because of the little side pod things. There's
But
no way you can get anything through there.
It has like a belly which goes below all that.
Yeah, it doesn't go that far below.
In any case, the doors are on the.
All right. Well, we can pretend for now. How about that? Okay. So, given that, then I will just, I guess, head for the door and start getting ready to receive fire.
So you want Dexter to continue to do his thing, I'm assuming?
Well, I guess that's up to him.
All right. So you're not giving any particular instructions.
Okay, so
I'm not in charge.
Luck is going to do a quick move and attack. Since he is, the announcement took place, I am presuming that we're like, oh crap, and already basically prepped our weapons. He is going to do a move and attack over here to put his back to this cargo stuff, and of course, I clicked on the wrong one. To engage number 5, since I have maxed out close combat. Is that right? Is that the one? Close quarters. That means I don't need to worry about my bulk penalty.
Now, that is restricted to the number of yards equal to your perception.
Yeah, well, he's well within that.
Oh, right. You're right there.
So go blap. Success by 9, maximum 3 hits at number 5.
Oh, damn. I have to open this from the tracker. Do you damage?
Okay, right. That's not great for him. I think the first one's probably going to drop him. Actually, I have no idea what kind of armor or anything like that they're wearing. So I got a vital strike for 15 points, a regular strike for 16 points, and a regular strike for 21 points.
All right. I have removed him from the tracker.
Roger.
He will go down as he's sort of looking at you, drawing his blaster. Drill, will you be continuing your pre-flight?
Oh, yes. Because, he knows that he's already seen the first body go down. So what's the point? He'll just keep inputting navigation stuff.
All right. So give me a roll.
And this is hyperspace?
Navigation, hyperspace, and I'll also get a pilot starship. Actually, no. You can't do the navigation yet.
Do you still want a piloting role?
Yes, you'll need to do the piloting though. This is for your pre-flight. All good. Tina.
So Tina's back checking out the hyperdrive and engineering, making sure there's nothing hinky back there. Did I hear right that there's a grenade launcher?
Apparently there is.
Well, I just made that up.
Oh, okay. If it was just made
Well,
up,
to be fair, we are loading weapons. There's probably a little bit of everything in there.
If we wanted to be unfair, it's a grenade launcher that launches
okay.
canister munitions.
Well, in any event, Tina is too far away to make it anywhere in one round. So she'll hear the shooting start and start making her way over towards the boarding ramp or wherever the hatch is so she can poke her head out and see what's going on.
Give me the mechanic roll as you're checking stuff over.
Wow. Failure by 1. Doing great.
It's all right. Pre-flight, I would imagine, is routine. Not under pressure and stuff. You can move your full move. You've got the deck plan there, so
All right.
Bosco.
Oh my God. I
Well, you saw luck just waste somebody.
yeah.
We just heard the thing. We know what's coming. Look at the guys
Okay.
drawing their weapons.
Okay. So I will. I was gonna say I'm gonna fast draw my long arm, but I don't have the skill. So he'll be like, "Oh, I don't have the skill," so I'm just gonna ready
Makes sense.
and take some cover. Let's see. Probably I see you set up on the left side, so I'll take a step towards the right. I guess if I ready, I can only take a step. Is that correct?
Correct.
So he will take a step and crouch to try to get some cover behind these crates in front of him. And then that will be his turn.
All right, so this part. Run for cover there. This part will move to there. I'm not worrying too much about their facing at this point. Actually, let's do that.
He ran over to the information kiosk.
For cover.
Hey, Alexa, am I about to die? I'm sorry, Dave.
Good old Pirate Dave.
So they're all just moving. Where's this guy? Where's Pirate 7? No, that's where he is. I guess Dexa will continue pre-flight.
He totally took your job. He's like, oh, I'm going to fly this thing out if he's not.
GM just doesn't want to mess
Saw
with him.
Saw looks to you, Luck, and he says, "We need to load this on board. Do you have this?"
Luck will respond when it's his turn. If things go like I would like it to go.
Let me see. Looks like I got another round or two before I reach the side doors. Getting there.
So Luck is going to pump 3 shots at piratical number 3. And succeed by 3 if I got all my calculations right. I was presuming you said light cover, so they're at that's minus 2. All right, so that's 3 possible hits.
Damn it. Really do need to fix that bug.
Which bug?
The dodge doesn't appear on the NPC sheet, so I've got to roll it from the tracker.
Ooh. Second 2 are vital strikes, so I think he's going to go down.
I'm preempting what's happening, and I have removed him from the tracker.
Yeah, but I like to see how much damage. And he's going to take the 3 shots. The guy's going to go down with the smoking chest, and he's going to wheel around and say, "Yeah, got this."
So this guy, you would have taken him to -5 times in those attacks.
Just ow.
Drill, I assume you're continuing your pre-flight.
This is correct.
Tina hears the sounds of death from outside, and she's going to change course and head up to the cockpit with a bag of popcorn for Drill.
What, Tina's not turning anime? Bosco.
Not today.
Okay, Bosco. Does he have line of sight to like Pirate 6, 1, and I think 7 for sure, right? Or which ones can I see?
You don't have line of sight to Pirate 2, Pirate 7.
Okay, let's just do
Pirate. All the other pirates are behind partial cover except for Pirate 2.
so
Sorry, Pirate 4.
Can he can step and aim, is that correct?
Correct.
He's crouched, so he's just gonna kind of like scoot forward to have the crate up against his left side.
Okay, so
And he
you
will
can brace for a further +1.
Yep, and then he will aim at pirate number 7.
Okay.
And then that's his turn.
All right, this pirate is going to be... He sees Bosco not in clone trooper armor, so he's going to take a shot at Bosco.
He thinks you're low-hanging fruit.
I think I have partial cover, right? And then my crouching.
Yes.
Okay.
Your crouch doesn't give you any extra bonuses because the part of your body that is exposed gives you -2. Unless you're completely concealed. In any case, I'll roll and see if it really matters. Doesn't matter. You'll miss. This part.
I guess, before you go on, just because I'm a little bit confused, I know it says for crouching, the target is a -2 to attack me, or is that not right?
You are at -2, but because you've got head and shoulders or whatever above the cover, your crouching doesn't really matter. It's like your head is -5 to hit if someone shot your head, but just because you're crouching doesn't make your head -7 to hit. Make sense? So the bit that of you is exposed is at -2. It doesn't matter that you're crouching because the rest of your body is hidden behind cover.
So if I was out in the open and I crouched, I wouldn't get a -2, or they
You
wouldn't
would
get a
still
-2.
no, you would get the -2 if you were out in the open.
But you're saying they just don't add up.
Yeah, they don't add up.
So he was trying to do a targeted attack to my head.
No, he was just shooting your body over the cover. So you have like head and shoulders exposed. So which is a -3, I think. Or is it -2? So your head and shoulders are appearing over the cover, but just because you're crouched doesn't mean your head and shoulders got smaller. Is that making sense?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I understand how you're reading it. I was thinking they were just cumulative, but you're just saying you're taking the worst penalty. Sounds like.
In this case, yes. Because your head and shoulders are still exposed. Doesn't matter whether you're crouching and having your head and shoulders exposed or standing up having your head and shoulders exposed. Your head and shoulders don't become harder to hit because they're still exposed just the same as they would be if you were crouching. Anyway, moving on. This pirate just moves. This pirate will get to his cover. This pirate's going to take aim. This pirate is going to run. To there. Still has no cover. The exile's doing his thing. Thor will grab one of the crates and he'll be dragging it from the speeder onto the cargo lift. Nim.
Right. So I suppose at this point he's probably arriving at the side door and is probably at least vaguely aware of the guys in that general direction. So 7 and 2. And that's probably it.
You'll be in a
But he
rear
just
hex
arrived.
as well.
Did this dude just shoot at my boy Bosco? I think he did.
Space Pirate 1 did in fact do that.
I can't have that. So I shot at him. Success by 3, maximum 3 hits. Wow.
He does not like the fact that you're shooting at him.
It has
Oh,
been
you're gonna
more
get
than an
luck.
hour.
Damn
It
it.
has been more than an hour. I want you to re-roll that twice.
Damn it.
I'm going to take the fail.
Are you sure? Roll damage.
Wow, these are all center mass. 4, 20, 17, and a miserable 11.
He goes down.
Right.
Darill, continuing pre-flight.
Yeah, but actually, what I wanted to do was see if I could get a universe roll. I do remember in a Star Wars episode that the Millennium Falcon did have a little gun that came
Yeah,
down,
the pop down.
popped down to take out targets that were sort of below the deck. I'd like to do a universe roll to see if such a device exists.
Give me a perception roll instead.
Let's see. Darill's fairly perceptive fellow.
You look around and you will see there is a little switch that says sentry gun.
Nice.
Yep.
I
We're
will-
gonna rename this ship the Keeper.
Now, which skill would fire that?
It would be
That's an interesting question.
gunner beams.
All right, well, I've got that. So I'm going to push that button to activate it.
All right, so you will flick the button. Those of you that are on the underside of the YT, you will hear a little slide of the ship open and the turret will appear. Darill, from your vantage point, you can see on your little display that you now have a crosshair and a camera view from that little turret.
I'm going to, on my next turn, I will seek out a target.
Nice.
Tina continues to move.
Where's the Gatling laser?
Okay, so Bosco.
It's not imported.
I'm just trying to. I think I'm. I want. Can I before I roll to clarify because I got the sights. I got a telescopic sight on my rifle. I'm not sure if it's a variable scope or not. Otherwise, I have to aim for 2 seconds to get the additional bonus.
At this tech level, you could probably assume it's variable.
Okay, so then if I aim for just a 1 second, I get the accuracy bonus of my rifle plus 1 for the scope.
Okay.
That's what I'm going for. Okay, so he's gonna do a vital shot. He's aiming for the vitals.
Okay.
Sorry, I had all this ready to go and now I have to click on stuff and I'm slowing it down. So 16 yards minus 6 plus my aim, and I don't have vitals here on my chart, so I'll just add a minus
-3.
3. And I'm rolling. Oh, hot shot. Oh, did I get it?
So 3 hits. He's going to attempt to dodge.
So success by 3. Yeah.
He will attempt to dodge and not succeed any of them. Do your damage. And I think with Hotshot, you have to roll malfunction every turn.
No, I think it just gets a mouth number.
I rolled a 14, right, for my roll.
You
my-
might want to check that because that may be the mouth.
I seem to have a memory of the mouth being 14.
Every time I hear the word Melf, I keep thinking of Ralph Melf from Happy Days.
Well, let me if you want to look it up real quick. Otherwise, I'm just gonna do my luck.
Malfunction number of 14.
All right. So
For hot shots.
Yep. When firing a hot shot, the weapon has a malfunction number of 14.
okay, so you need to roll on the malfunction table.
I was trying to remember why I hadn't gotten around to adding hot shot ammo, and I'm like, oh yeah, because
You
I
need to
know
roll
I'm
on
just
that
gonna
table.
I'm gonna hit 14 all the damn time.
I'm gonna use my luck.
Or you can do that.
Okay. Roll your attack twice more. Just roll the dice. Don't need to put all the modifiers.
Okay, yeah, you guys can figure out the math there.
We
Ooh, that's
just
a bad one.
You should take that one.
Oh, okay. All right.
No,
One more
probably
try.
not. There you go.
all right. So no malfunction. But you've used your luck.
Does the 11 hit though?
Yep.
Well,
The
you
previous-
rolled.
yeah. The 14 hit, so the 11 would hit.
Okay.
Yeah, you
That's
rolled.
good logic.
Yeah, you
But
rolled
the
554.
14 I hit.
Oh, damn. He did a crap ton of damage to that guy. Because those were vital shots. Oof.
So I'm just going to remove him from the map.
Do they have any DR? I'm just curious.
No.
So he did a total of 168 points of damage with those 3 hits.
Ow.
Not that your characters know, but I'm treating these guys as mooks that automatically fail at 0.
Eh.
That's generally what
Oh.
I do with most NPCs.
All right, so Bosco will just kind of scooch up forward and
Crab
get a
walk.
little bit crab walk a little bit closer to the barrels. Gives a quiet or like a little shout of thanks to Luck for taking out Mook number whatever. And he's scanning for other targets on his side.
Okay, so Space Part 2 is going to be running.
Away?
He wasn't aware of the carpet of bodies we're mostly leaving at this point.
He's seeing dollar signs.
And then he's going to see pain.
This part will take aim. This part, having taken aim, is going to be firing his blaster pistol. I'll get Bosco and Luck to make a roll on a d6. Bosco, you get to add +1.
A 3 + 1, so 4.
All right, so that means you both roll the same. So roll again.
What?
Oh, sorry, no. Bosco,
I
you're
was
the
like,
target.
wait, what? Your math is neat.
I know. Where's Space Pirate 6 at anyways? Well, he doesn't have line of sight to me because you said I didn't have line of sight to him.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, I did?
He was behind
Shoot.
cover.
Oh, that bitch. Okay.
So
Well, I still
you're
have my dodge and drop.
-3. Yes, you do.
Well, luckily, it's a pistol. It's not as accurate.
The range is 5, 6. And there's a further -2, so -8.
You might get lucky
Sorry,
though.
-3.
I don't have any armor on my head.
Well, it's head and shoulders. Did I do that right?
Not if it's, I don't know.
-9. Yes, that's correct.
Wow.
3 hits.
Oh, he was aiming at me,
Yes, he aimed last turn.
but you just kind of did a random thing between me and luck.
That's
Yeah,
a valid point.
to see who he was aiming at.
Oh. All right. Okay. Well, I guess I got the dodge and drop option, right? So is that a +3 to my dodge?
Yeah.
Yes. You also have extra effort. And in the worst case, you got flesh wounds.
I'm gonna take the hit. I'm saving my points.
It depends on the hit.
That's true.
There you
Okay.
go. You scrambled behind and the blaster hit your cover.
All right, you're currently prone. Dexar's doing his thing. Saw is loading. Nim, you now have an option to do something.
Gonna shoot
Well,
a dude in the
there's
back.
a runner.
I'm so proud.
And he's not going to see it coming. So if I actually
Nope.
manage to hit him.
All out attack, buddy.
Well,
Booyah.
there you go.
Roll damage.
God help him.
You also needed to roll the 3 times, although it doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
I was just thinking that.
Doesn't matter. You took him out.
All
He
right, so
squawked and fell forward flat on his face.
there's 3 smoking holes in this guy, and he goes sliding on his face onto the deck. Luck.
We got a runner.
This'll work.
Never mind.
All right. Took a trio of shots at number 4. Success by 3. Maximum 3 hits. So does he really want to keep that aim? Oof.
No. I think he's going to be considering different life choices. I mean, death choices.
In a different
19,
life.
20, and 12.
There's 1 brave pirate left.
Does he realize he's
Sorry,
the only
Daryl.
one left?
So, Daryl, I'm just going to roll.
All right. Daryl goes,
Gunner.
"Brap."
I'm just going to roll gunner beams on the remaining pirate, and you can tell me if I hit or not.
You going full rate of fire on that?
Well, why not?
What is the rate of fire on that? It's Gatling laser?
Crappy 4.
Just because the turret will drop, and you will get your accuracy bonus on that because targeting systems.
Ooh.
And that's a hit. So pew 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 pew, and the whole area around him is probably arced up as well.
60 times 2 parentheses 2 burn.
Just roll
Yeah.
60.
What was,
No,
what
he
was
needs
the
to
rate
put
of
that-
fire?
4.
Really? Just 4?
Just 4.
Okay, so your first shot kills him.
56 points of damage.
Ow.
All right. All pirates that are willing to cash in on the bounty have been eliminated. Saw will continue to load the last crate, and when the last crate is done, he'll stand on the lift and he'll say through the comms, "Drill, we're loaded up."
Bosco, we're
Okay.
moving.
Acknowledge.
Okay.
We're-
Drill will get out of this place and take off.
All right, Luck was going on the Shrieker.
Sounds like Luck and Bosco are coming that way. Unless
okay.
Bosco is going into the 2400.
Ah,
I don't remember
thought-
which one he was going for.
He can pick one.
I think I was going with Nim.
Well, you could probably just curl around here to the 2400, and I can use the jetpack to get to the Shrieker faster. But yeah, you can run over there to the other one if you want to.
We should end up in the same place anyway, so.
All right, I'll stay with Drill.
Okay.
So, is everyone in positions?
He's kept me alive so far in our piloting scenarios. Where's-
All right, so Saw, unless someone beats him to it, he will go situate himself in the gun turret, expecting likely trouble. We can close this map now.
I forget we have 3 ships now. I'm like, where is Drill and where is Tina?
Drill and
They're-
Chino and YT.
They're in the 2400.
Oh, so okay. There's 2 maps or 2 ships. I
Yeah,
see like 3 ships.
No, there's only 2 ships.
That's just the floor plan for that one.
Can I get pilot rolls from... Oh, a pilot roll from Drill, please.
Woo, 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 woo. We had to pick the broken one, didn't we?
I like that idea. Drill, roll universe reaction roll.
Oh, come on.
Oh, come on. Tina did Tina did the check.
All right.
Right. Rigel, you just gotta shut your mouth, dude.
I am gonna.
What did you succeed your mechanics roll by?
Oh no, she failed by 1.
Uh-huh.
So
So
you
it's
did
gonna
the
kill
check.
me.
Yeah, she did the check, but
No, you actually succeeded by 3, I think. Because it was
yeah, I
routine.
think it was routine or something.
All right. It's fine.
It's a little old.
Actually, I think there's in one of the pyramids, there's rules for breakdowns instead. URL health or something.
Mm-hmm.
In any case, you will fire this thing up, and it fires up just fine. Whoever is the original owner of this ship maintained it just fine. You're okay. So Nim, you're flying, not Dexa. Okay, so
I just assumed this is our ship, so
okay,
he's still a stranger to us.
all right. he will park himself in the co-pilot's chair.
I may
And we
switch if
determined
something
that-
comes up.
We determined that the Shrieker only had the weapons that they can fire from the pilot station.
Correct.
Right.
All right. So as soon as Bosco gets to the cockpit, then Tina will hop up and cede him the co-pilot chair, and she'll head back to engineering.
All right, so from the command center of this Corsairs Roost base, there is a cutscene of your ships flying away from the station, and a bloodied and pissed off. Let me find his image.
That's 2 ships he's stolen, or they've stolen from us.
Curses! Foiled again!
This dude slams his fist down on the console, or actually punches one of the guys that are sitting on the console, and
That's
shouts.
enough damage to kill himself.
"No, no! I swear, I will get you, Dexa!" As you guys fly and disappear into the nebula that is the Twilight Veil, or the gaseous asteroid belt that is the Twilight Veil, disappearing from his view.
Excellent.
That could effectively end this session, unless you guys want to perhaps do some space combat. I'll leave it up to you, since we've still got a little bit of time.
I think I'm good to bring things to an end for the session.
It's up to you guys. I had planned on leaving it here. You guys, the credits roll and you get the clock wipe as you guys disappear into the veil.
Well, by the time they scrambled anybody after us, we'd be making the jump to light speed anyway.
Yeah, let's go ahead and call it.
Let's moon them.
All right, so the only thing I'm going to need is navigation hyperspace rolls from people.
All right, since
Dex, I will
Real set
succeed.
this one up.
Unless, of course, you don't trust Dexa.
Oh, that's true. Dexter could do that. I'm cool with him doing that, at least for the time being.
Daryl already have that stuff programmed? in
Yeah,
on the
he already
Shrieker?
programmed it in, so I just need Dexter to check it and make sure it's cool. I mean, I can look at it. I have the skill. I'm just not that great at it.
All right, well, Dexa will confirm. The coordinates are good. And you punch it, and we end with the light streaks as you go into hyperspace.
Da-da, 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 da-da.
And thus we end this episode.
Nice.
Shiny.
I'm kind of happy that Raltarak actually survived.
Oh, did he
Good enemy.
legitimately survive?
He's all bloodied and messed up, so he can now become an enemy.
Yeah, he took a nasty slice from the top of a metal can.
It's true. You're going to have to like tweak the image and give him a cool facial scar. Or maybe a cybernetic eye or something. Or just a patch. And maybe a little robot parrot.
Robot arms. Or robot arm.
Well, to be fair, on the picture, the you can't see that much of that arm, so
All right, so we'll leave it there. 2 points, everyone.
Yep.
Sweet. Thank you.
Thank you.
Any bookkeeping that we want to take care of before we wrap it up?
I can't think of any now.
In the
No, good.
There's probably going to be, there's one more episode that I had planned for this season, but we will take care of that most likely in the new year, since we have people in and out over the next coming weeks. So we'll be
Because of
doing,
the stupid season.
I guess
How
we'll be
does
doing
that work?
one shots and whatever.
Do you have an expectation of the time jump between this and the next one?
Fairly close afterwards.
Like days, weeks, months?
Let's say weeks.
Maybe a week.
Okay.
A week, couple of weeks sort of thing.
Right.
Well, can I ask a question about the season versus episodes versus points planning? I'm assuming the season ends like, this game, I guess, until you decide to play it again.
This run of the campaign, yeah. So a season is a run. We will start a new season next time we come back to this campaign. And yeah, stuff will change. If we come back to this campaign anytime soon, I would probably assume that it's going to be maybe post-rebellion.
During the rebellion.
Well,
We need to be on Hoth, man.
I mean post-Rebel Alliance.
I absolutely want us to be on Hoth, and everybody dies.
And with the points, like the characters carry over, basically.
So the characters will carry over. You can spend your points, and you could pick up new skills.
Unless you want to trade up.
Yeah, you could always change character.
Yeah, but
Cool.
depending on how long it takes us to get back around to it in the rotation, we could have different players here too.
Yeah, there's no knowing when we'll get back to it. It really depends on what other campaigns come up on offer.
Okay. No, that sounds good.
Any other bookkeeping stuff? If not, we'll end it. So, if you are watching this and have any questions, corrections, suggestions, or general hecklings, feel free to leave a comment here or find us on Discord. Please consider liking and subscribing to our YouTube and Twitch channels. Thank you for watching. Olympus out.
Bye-bye.
See ya.